Welcome back, this is RB Sensei. If you like this video at any point, be sure to like and comment. It's the only way we'll grow. Now let's get into this ridiculous nonsense. This says, just ask my man why he doesn't spoil me anymore, but then I realize I'm a stay-at-home mom. Eat out anytime I don't feel like cooking. Order from Amazon daily. Drink $8 coffee multiple times a week. He hasn't told me no in like 8 months. Never have to worry about a thing, and I have a Stanley Cup.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop your fucking lying.
Wait, how the fuck does she have a Stanley Cup? I guess y'all can explain that to me in the comments section. But this here just shows no matter what you do, it's never going to be enough. They're always going to feel like you should have did more.
What more do you want from me?
Now, even though she had this realization that he does all this for her, she's still going to complain that he doesn't do enough or that he should do more. She had this realization today, but tomorrow she's going to forget again.
He be like, shut the fuck up. I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again.
So my problem with this man has presumed I've done nothing with my life, all because I said you should date a rich man when in reality I'm a double-barred attorney, but whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is that men pick and choose when they believe in gender roles. So they believe in gender roles when it's time for you to take their last name and erase your entire lineage. They believe in gender roles when it's time for you to cook and clean and take care of the kids. But then they don't believe in gender roles when it's time to financially provide for you. Then suddenly I'm a leech? How does that make sense?
I guess the thing here is why spend all that time and money becoming a lawyer or whatever when you just gonna find a rich man to live off of and not work anyway. So the becoming a lawyer thing was just an ego project.
Ding ding ding. What do we have for her, Johnny?
You became a lawyer to not contribute to a family financially? That's stupid to me, I'm sorry. I think that's what people's issue is. You did all that just to be able to flex when somebody say, oh, you just leeching off him. No, actually, I passed the bar. Look, in today's time, most guys can't afford to, provide fully. That's just what it is. And even if you can provide fully, I wouldn't be providing for any woman who don't have your kids. And even then, when they get old enough to watch themselves, she need to go get a job. And even if I'm a millionaire, I'll just invest that $30K that she make a year.
My nigga.
Homie, don't play that.
To anyone that holds women to a certain standard physically, we get older. Our face changes, our skin changes, our body changes, our hormones change. Things that we have no control over, things that any amount of exercise or diet wouldn't change, or even cosmetic procedures.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look like you had something done yourself. I knew that was coming. Look, when their looks start to fade, she's gonna take all their misery out on whatever man is closest by. Her brother, her father, her son. Just don't let it be you, fellas.
I don't want to be that guy.
My first husband was a good man, and I divorced him.
I'm never gonna look the same way that I did 10 years ago or 5 years ago because I'm getting older. I'm getting older. I'm getting older. I'm getting older. Not only do I have to deal with it within myself, but I have to deal with society. I have to deal with the men and their thoughts that I'm letting myself go. I have to deal with other women that comment on how I used to look.
Oh wow, oh wow. Oh wow, oh wow. Oh wow, oh wow.
If you actually had character, you would stop giving what those people said and thought. And you would move on with your life and actually become a decent human being and not be so caught up in the shallow, superficial aspects of life. Men can actually grow to that point. Women rarely do.
What is a high-valued man? Number one, their income is going to be very high. And when I say that, it used to be the standard of 6 figures, 100K. 100K isn't shit anymore. It's irrelevant.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, nigga!
Based on this current economy and the recession, the minimum amount of a high-valued guy in today's market is $250,000 a year.
Don't listen to these dudes, man. If you can afford to have a roof over your head in a decent, safe neighborhood, you doing good. And if you have high moral character and integrity, you're a high-value man to me, bro.
What? What are you talking about?
The other thing with a high-value man is they're going to have a big net worth. They're going to have multiple houses probably, properties that they own. They're going to have different investments into companies, different product lines, stock market, etc. The other thing is they're going to have a huge association of a network of people with influence of power, people that have done something or made an impact in the community. either through organizations or businesses. The other part, again, added to that, a high value man isn't a 9-to-5.
Run away, run away.
You notice he didn't say nothing about character, morals, values, anything like that. See, this is why I don't judge a man by what he's done. I don't judge him by his titles, what materialistics he has, how much, notoriety or respect he has in certain worlds. What kind of human are you? If we strip the influence, we strip the money, if you lost the muscle, who are you as a human? A lot of these dudes don't measure up in that category. And that's why I don't pay attention to all the other stuff. I will never see another man as a big dog based on, like I said, muscles, clout, materialistics, how pretty his woman is, how much money he has, none of that. The guys I see as big dogs are big dogs in character, spirituality, and intelligence.
You can find a man that accepts that life gets a little bit boring, you're onto a husband. Because what happens is men that accept life can get monotonous. They say will settle down to make you feel secure. But when you're with a man who expects chaos and pleasure all the time, your marriage will be like a roller coaster.
Well, no, it's not the men who are usually expecting, the relationship to be chaos. It's the women. They want to be excited all the time. They want to have fun all the time. They want to be on that emotional roller coaster all the time. They want to feel those constant rushes. It's usually not guys, based on what I've seen.
Yes, I agree.
And honestly, that's why a lot of women just aren't long-term relationship material. Definitely not marriage material. Because they get bored too easy. They're not comfortable just sitting with themselves. And no chaos going on.
Are you single right now?
Yeah.
You are? Okay.
Is there a reason for that? Are you toxic, low-key?
No, I was in actually a very toxic relationship I had to get out of.
What'd you do wrong in the relationship?
What did I do wrong?
You may be thinking of investing in a digital hearing aid.
What I did wrong was put myself through so much hurt for somebody that didn't care.
Oh my goodness, they're always going to make themselves out to be the sweet little princess.
How often did you beat his ass?
No, I'm the victim.
What I did wrong? Oh, I tolerated his BS. Accountability is like kryptonite. But honestly, she probably never really thought about anything she's ever did wrong. Because she's too focused, like most women, on what everybody else is doing wrong and why everybody else ruined her life. She played no part in it, ever, no matter what.
How did you contribute to the toxicity?
How is that a wrong answer?
Accountability. What did you do wrong?
Is there anything you could have done better?
Yeah.
Or were you just perfect, flawless?
Right.
Through the whole thing?
Anything that I did wrong, I see it as in my part. Like, I should have left.
So what did you do wrong?
I mean, what do you get out of telling me that I'm going to die alone?
Girl, they think they doing something with that little, you gonna die alone statement. What you think, we gonna be double casket up? What you think, we gonna be double casket up?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
That is so dumb. Double casket up. She ain't think that one out at all.
Double cheeked up in one casket? First of all, we outlive you. So yeah, we're gonna die alone. We outlive you. Y'all die at an average of age of what, 55, 56? You don't take care of yourself. Second of all, you're getting cremated by the state. You don't have life insurance. You don't even keep dental insurance. Who wanna die with you? Who wanna live with you?
That lady is angry.
You always knew how to push my buttons.
I look like telling a nigga good morning. I look like being nice, sweet, charming, and woman.
Ma'am, you're talking about dudes you qualify for. Most black men are more responsible than most black women in America. Don't listen to the media and don't listen to these dingbats trying to bash the pookies that they qualify for. But she's right, we're all gonna die alone. And yeah, men live shorter lives than women. So yeah, fellas, look, don't shame them in the comment sections. When she all alone at night looking at the ceiling, she shames herself about it. She doesn't need any help from us. Despite what they say on social media, they cry themselves to sleep. Not all of them. Some of them really are happy single. And look, sis, be happy. I'm not mad at women who are happy single. You're doing a guy a favor. I'd rather you be single than in a relationship ruining some guy's life and peace. But the funny part is the women who are online the most trying to convince everybody that they're not unhappy being single are the ones who are the most, unhappy single.
Anything I say that scares someone off, I'm glad. Because that's one less coward to waste time. Bye-bye.
You get to say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And
that's my problem.